The Papua New Guinea Martyrs, remembered 2nd of September. On the 2nd of September, churches of the Anglican Communion remember the Christians who died in Papua New Guinea in the 20th century. Papua is one of the world's largest islands, with difficult terrain and many isolated and distinct communities and cultures. Many missionaries died in Papua. However, it was during the Japanese invasion of 1942 to 1945 that the greatest number of Christians were killed. At the beginning of the invasion, the Bishop of Papua New Guinea, Bishop Philip Strong, wrote to the clergy and missionaries in his diocese, asking them to remain at their posts. He wrote, "We must endeavour to carry on our work. God expects this of us. The church at home, which sent us out, will surely expect it of us. The universal church expects it of us. The people whom we serve expect it of us. We could never hold up our faces again if, for our own safety, we all forsook him and fled, when the shadows of the Passion began to gather around him in his spiritual and mystical body, the church in Papua. If we all left, it would take years for the church to recover from our betrayal of our trust. If we remain, and even if the worst came to the worst, and we were all to perish in remaining, the church would not perish, for there would have been no breach of trust in its walls, but its foundations and structure would have received added strength for the future building by our faithfulness unto death." 8 priests and 2 lay workers were initially arrested and executed as examples. More swiftly followed, and hundreds of Christians of all denominations risked their lives and were killed sharing their faith and caring for the wounded. Lucien Tapiidi, 1921 to 1945, was a native Papuan, the son of a village sorcerer, who was educated at an Anglican mission and converted to Christianity, becoming a teacher and evangelist. During the Japanese occupation, he and a number of missionaries and priests were in the remote village of Karumbo. The men of the tribe led Lucien away from the village, and one killed him with an axe. His companions were all killed shortly afterwards. Lucien's killer later took the name Lucien and converted to Christianity. He built a church on the spot and dedicated it to his victim. Lucien Tapiidi is depicted on the front of Westminster Abbey as one of the martyrs of the 20th century. He is one of many who chose to risk and face death in the service to others and in the living of a life of faith, even in hostile times. The Papua New Guinea martyrs are remembered on the 2nd of September.